Peace and love, you guys. This is Centric Healing back with another video. This will be a mediumship video. Please like, comment, subscribe. By the way, before I do this video, this is for entertainment purposes only. So I've been feeling her energy for a while. So it's just like Angel's telling me to go ahead and do a video on her. This video will be on Princess Diana, the former princess who passed away. What happened? Why? What is she currently thinking of? I'm not going to just channel her energy, just what the angels tell me. So I'm going to ask Archangel Michael. I'm going to ask the Father God to bring Archangel Michael in to protect me. And I'm going to ask Archangel Raziel to open up my third eye abilities and, give me the signs, the clarities, open up my clairsentient abilities. Tell me what happened to Princess Diana and why. So I'm going to start with the past life. She did have a historical role in a previous life as well, but it was more according to the judicial system. And I do see she was adopted in the previous life as well. But her biggest care was to nurture children in the life that we know her in as Princess Diana. So she loved children. She loved babies. She loved babies. By the way, she was very, very spiritual is the vibe I'm getting. Very spiritual, very open-minded. Okay. Money. Okay. Was she killed is the first question I'm going to ask the angels. Was she killed and why was she killed? Was she killed, angels? Was Princess Diana killed? It wasn't the right time for her to go. Perfect timing. Yes, she was killed. Okay. Yes, she was killed is what the angels are saying. The ambulance was a part of this. So what I'm getting the vision of, they said it that they were going to kill her. She overheard it. Something of her holding her son Harry a lot when she found out she was really, and he was like, can you let go of me? Like she was just really holding on to her children. She overheard them talking about killing her. Reconsider. So the ambulance really stopped. They didn't do their job fully because they were told to stop within the next few months. So she died quickly in the next few months in timing. So this was all in time of Queen Elizabeth. Here's the thing, Princess Diana is what I'm hearing new about what Queen Elizabeth and the Catholic Church were doing to missing children, and to black children, and it's something of her going to Africa and seeing black children. She did have a feeling one of her children, her grandchildren, were going to be half black, that she felt like a sense of around two black people. So a year from now, she ended up passing away. But she was waiting patiently. She thought that they were going to poison her. So she was very, anxiety was high. Karmic. She knew what the royals were doing with assets also, and what they were doing in the U.S. with their assets as well. So that was another reason why they thought about killing her for a long time. She was very mature. Like her overall aura, people still love and people still drawn to. But she felt obstacles. So what I'm getting is, from the car accident happening to now, it was an entity hit out. It was hit out on the surface to her. Her driver was slightly a little tipsy. I don't see full drunk is what the angels are telling me. But see, I'm getting obstacle. And like I said in previous videos, like Angie Stone, that they can throw obstacles. They can throw entities out to the car, to the surface, and hit it. But I do see police was paid off. I do see some people in higher ups were paid off from the royals and things like that. Long distance. So see, she distanced from her husband. The third year after their marriage, they both had an affairs. She had an affair. I don't think Harry is, allegedly for entertainment purposes only, I don't think Harry is William's son biologically. It was another man that really valued her more than, who was her husband named Charles. I don't think that was, I don't think Charles was Harry's son. Did I say William? William is Diane's son. I'm kind of get their names a little. I don't know that much about them. So she was single a lot in the marriage, but she wanted singleness because she felt so karmically without, and she had so many heart chakra balances. And see, it's some ex that she had an affair with that she was still in the past with, but she did find new love before she died. I'm 20, so I don't know. This man looked very mature, but it started off as friends. He gifted her a lot, and he made her feel young again. But this was eventually going to end if she lived longer, but they were going to get married. But she still needed to date and have more opportunities. But the Angels was called to focus on her humanitarian work if she was going to live longer, do more humanitarian work. But yes, that's how she got killed. Something of a leak. I'm not gonna say an audio, with the brown baby thing with Princess Diana. I'm here with black children. With Queen Elizabeth, she overheard them and other billionaires. It was like almost like she overheard them in a room talking quietly about what they're doing, and then it was like she kept hearing about missing children, and there was something up with that, but they overheard her knowing about it. Something of that, her maybe leaking something out. By the way, she was pregnant before she died. Her child was a daughter. But yeah, her and William Charles, I keep saying William, had an open relationship. At one point, I do see something of another race she fendled to. So this could have been a man of color she fendled with. Children. She's looking after her grandchildren. One of her grandchildren suffer from autism, is what she's telling me also. Something with autism with one of William's children. One of William's children, do they have three? One of the daughters, is something off with a daughter here. Career also. She's saying that the royals are going to go to court. She still look after William, but William has done a lot of dirty things that the family has kept going. And it's here with illegal system and to kind of bind countries almost. And she's very big on humanitarian work, taking care of the poor, and to see how cold he's gotten, she's not a fan of. And also, it's like Kate needs to break free from the marriage, is what she's telling me, that Kate needs to break free. But it's something also going on with Kate, not really all the way fully there, almost. Something that has happened to Kate in the spiritual level. Cold. She did become cold because of how mean Charles was to her, because she was with him since she was so young, and he almost took her innocence, and she was in the past like, I should never even signed up for this. I should never signed up for this shit. She did attempt suicide twice, I'm hearing. She did attempt suicide twice. She did attempt suicide twice. It is something here of incest also in this family. They have done sexual incest, like family have slept with family also, I'm being heard. And also, Queen Elizabeth, from what I'm hearing from the angels, she's telling me that, well, the angels are telling me that she didn't live in 95. She was like 107. It's something here with blood magic that Queen Elizabeth did, but there's something here of sipping blood magic. So it's a lot of legal things to come up for the royals in the next 5 years to solve. They're about to go down. Yes, they're going to go down. She's happy because she's a humanitarian and she's very of the world. And to see what they have done, even though that's her son, she's just still not a fan of. She's disappointed in Harry in certain angles of him being blinded and manipulated of what they're doing. She likes Meghan, but she does peep Meghan can be an opportunist though. She can peep Meghan being an opportunist. She doesn't have an issue with her race. Something of, they had a previous life connection together, and like she wanted him to be with someone who was different than the usual and also of color. That's what she's saying. So she does, like, she thinks Meghan is a good mom, but she does pick up opportunistic vibes from her. But they do have similarities, Meg and Diane, of holding things in. But Megan is more talkative. She's more blunt, is what I'm hearing. She doesn't really like Camille a lot, Princess Diana. From what she's saying from Camilla, she's a snake, but also that they had affairs for years. But she's also saying Camille is the get down with the get down. She gets down whatever. It don't really matter to her, but she does feel her and Charles have a connection because she lets Charles control her the way she wants, and also he does the kinky things and the sexual exploitation that they like. I do see that here she just wants to move out the country, be on a small island, live her life. But she felt them stalking her. She did feel things going weird in her home before she passed, and she felt something was gonna happen to her. This boyfriend or fiance. She felt something happening, but she was 2 months pregnant before she died. She was 2 months pregnant before she died. She didn't know about it right away. She knew about it when she was 4 weeks pregnant, is what I'm hearing. It made Charles very angry when he heard that she was pregnant. So Charles was involved because Charles is also involved with islands, and it's also allegedly for entertainment purposes only. Epstein, and I see Charles and another brother went on there a lot, and also I keep seeing drugging, and it's some performative ritual that they do. It's also to men and women. I'm being shown what they do to the girls and to the guys, and it's some type of sexual fragment ritual. I don't certain words are coming to me. I'm like, what? It's almost like a block that they're doing to the woman's solar plex, almost in a way. So that it is very demonic. Like, see, she knew to stay at home, but she didn't trust her intuition. But she knew to watch her back. But they was coming after her. I believe what I'm hearing is she'd been to readers. A reader did warn her. Charles is still not over what he did to her because it haunts him, and he feels as though there's a lot of karma has came back to him. She had Aquarius placements, is what I'm hearing. So the humanitarian aspect comes to her a lot, and she's very big on life, and she's very much like an angel, or earth angel is what she was. She was very much an earth angel. It was very much gossip that she had a lot of health issues. Issues with her blood is what I keep seeing. Issues with anemia and issues with an eating disorder is what is keep being shown. And she also did dib and dabble with cocaine at one point, I'm hearing. She did dabble with cocaine at one point. So he was earthbound for a while. After he died, he was earthbound, but she ascended very well. But she just was upset that she couldn't watch over, couldn't be there with her sons, her babies, is what she keep hearing. And she wanted to be a mother to a little girl, but her daughter is still with her in the other realm. Her daughter is still with her. Like, she didn't ascend, she just still in heaven with her daughter. The thing is, he's now with her, but it looked like he's reincarnated. He was with her for a while, but he wanted to go over. She still look after him still, though. She still look after the ex-boyfriend still. Even though he's in his next life, she's still watching over him. He just wants to go back to life, is what I'm hearing. See, trust the universe, trust in God. She trusts in God. God told her to be patient about it. She was sad how they killed her, but she knew that things was going to work in her favor. With Queen Elizabeth, she's forgave her, but she's so sick in the head, is what I'm hearing. And also the racial aspects of Queen Elizabeth is what I'm hearing she doesn't really like. It is unlikely that the royals can stay around much longer. And that is one thing she is ready for, the full expulsion of them. Especially, it's a cousin. It's two cousins. And it's her husband, her ex-husband, is those two cousins. And she definitely she just look at Camilla as more of a puppet, but she despises the cousins and it's a brother, and it's those in charge, and she despised the Catholic Church. By all means, she hates that Catholic Church because they were tied with the rituals with the children, and almost like they were doing, from what I'm hearing, they were doing the alchemy work, the ritual work for Queen Elizabeth for a very long time. And she felt portals in that castle that she was living in. They were very intimidated by her. Queen Elizabeth was very intimidated that she was liked. She felt the essence of God, that because she was God's child, around her. And she thought of so many ideas for children and humanitarian work that Queen Elizabeth shut down. So it was a lot of ideas that she thought of that they hated, and they just wanted to hate on like a lot of things. So they sent a lot of evil eye towards her, and they was very envious against her. And that's where she dealt with heart chakra issues, anxiety attacks, because she felt so much evil I sent to her. She still looked after Harry, but she's saying Harry needs to speak up more of what's going on. But Harry's gonna have his family back. But she's saying right is right, wrong is wrong. Is she coming back in the next life? I don't see so. I see she wants to see her grandchildren live a little bit longer. She wants to see her grandchildren, and she do want to see great grandchildren. It's something here of grandchildren turning to another complexion with Harry. Like his grandkids will turn into a darker complexion, is what she's telling me. That can happen. And she just wants to see that more, and she wants the racial issues to end. And she's saying this is gonna be a new direction in the full legal judicial system. She's very much Mother Earth like and Mother Intuition. And by the way, Mother Mary helped her a lot with looking after her children in the afterlife. So she's very much just a motherly figure, a motherly spirit. Yeah, so she does despise a lot of the billionaires in the secret islands and the secret cults. That's what she ready to get exposed. Authority figures like the judicial system, but the governmental system is what she ready to get exposed. And higher up church is what she's saying needs to get fully exposed. Anything that does to children and poor people, she hates. So yes, that is my reading, you guys. I hope you guys like, comment, subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching. Tell me more videos to do.